The first thing I like to do is get the little beauty cover off. What I like to do is get this out of the way. I'll pry up like so. That'll release. Hello, my Rover friends, and welcome to the Lucky 8 channel. Today, I'm gonna show you how to install an air filter in your Discovery 5. This particular one needs two, but I'm only gonna show you one. I'm gonna trust you on the second air filter. All right, cue the intro, and we'll get to work. The first thing I like to do is get the little beauty cover off. You just kind of pop up like so and wiggle it back. It slides into two little grommets in the back and clips in. When you're in there, take a look. A lot of rodents, a lot of things want to get inside this little cover area and make a nest. Perfect time to look around. Everything here is perfect. We're going to then need a straight blade screwdriver. We're gonna loosen up the intake to the air box. I'll bring the camera in and show you that. Right here and here are the two hose clamps that connect your air filter box to your intake plenum. We're gonna loosen those up. Should be able to move them a little bit. Excellent. What I like to do is get this out of the way, pull back on it, just wiggle it side to side, pops right out. Now you've got all of this room to work on the air box. We got to disconnect the lid, and there's a couple wires in the way that we want to look out for. I'll bring the camera back in, show you those wires, and we'll get the lid off. Here is the wires I was telling you about. It is for the mass airflow sensor. You want to be careful with that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this with one hand. Nope. Oh, there we go. You wanna pull back gently on this little yellow plastic piece. That allows you to then push down and release the clip. With that out of the way, we're gonna use our popper tool. Definitely not gonna be able to do that with one hand at this angle. We're gonna pop this little plastic clip free, follow the wire over here, and there's another clip down there. We wanna pop that free. That'll give us all the access we need to get the air box out. With the wiring harness out of the way, the next thing to do is get a regular old Phillips screwdriver. There are 6 screws. Take those screws out, and then the lid will just pop up. I'll bring the camera in so you can see that too. A little trick with the screws, you don't need to take them all the way out. You'll immediately tell when they're about that far that they have released from the lower air box. Simply pry up like so. That'll release the lid. Take a look, everything looks good, no mouse houses. Let's take a look at our air filter. All right. A little debris, a little mess, glad we're changing it. With the old filter out of the way, we need to set the new one in. Make sure you put it in perfectly. It sits on the ridge, and when you put the lid on, tighten everything down, it makes a seal. If the filter is not in the correct place, you got a big hole, and debris will get into your engine. I'm gonna button everything up, and then there's one more thing we need to do. All that's left to do is put your beauty cover back on and be sure to follow for more Rover content.